This is Thimphu city, a valley embraced by the watchful gaze of Buddha Dodinma, where the majestic figure stands as a guardian, casting a protective presence over the valley. Life here moves at a dizzying pace, with responsibilities and stress. Deep within each one of us lies a yearning for something more, a desire to break free from the daily grind and seek refuge in a place untouched by the chaos of the modern world. As the city's bustling energy fades into the distance, we find ourselves on this ancient path where the forest welcomes us with open arms. The landscape transforms before our eyes, where we find ourselves ascending into the heart of nature, venturing deeper into the wilderness. As we continue our journey, we are welcomed by beautiful sceneries, each of these sceneries bringing us closer to our destination. From the top of this hill, we are embraced by endless views that extend beyond sight. The air feels refreshing. As we walk further towards our destination, we encounter young monks on the way, which is a clear sign that we are getting closer to the monastery. And as we gaze upon the monastery, our minds are freed from the burdens of the outside world.
The place is called Dodeydra, literally meaning the cliff of sutra, as the trace of the extraction of the sutra can be seen at the entrance of the Cholakhang. The Cholakhang was established by His Holiness 13th Je Khenpo Tenzin Dhendup in 1779 and was later extended by the 18th Druk Desi Jigme Singye. Later, in 1996, it was upgraded to Buddhist Institute by His Majesty, the 4th King Jigme Singye Wangchuck, Queen Mother Ashi Wangchuck, and late 68 Je Khenpo Tenzin Dhendup. Presently, there are 142 students and 11 lectures.
다니 보들로 더 나기 네디 남래 차지교서 와신 더 입지 더 롱원에 접도 주보 진짜 롱원이자 20주시에 징아 되지 대비야 소노서 쉬니라. 다만 저기 다 내친도 대 자스미디 나 저기 자디 대 도주 유드미기 대 구수기 껴바베 유세 제 잡지 대 타이기 대 지남진으로 대 아니베 지비기 루주 대비 유세 쉬니라. 대치당 지대 대비 미다야라니 내친데는 무슨 얘기 자체다지 대비인데 쉬니라.
다도 미치 되서도 좀 줄라가서 나길하가 도데드라길하가 쪼우지 아니라.
This is the Tsulakong, which is one of the main temples of Dodeydra. The second statue from the top is the statue of His Holiness the 13th Je Khenpo Yonten Thaye. He established this Tsulakong in the 17th century.
딜은 거기 수카유미데 베버진 제 점약에 세트랍 좁게봐 대충이 샤리인데 데 디기 수카유미데 베버진 다로 제페 마장보 트랍키치 듄바베 데 록슈마타로 키치 구바베 사치 록주는다 대충이 디나 팀플레인데.
And at the far end is the statue of Zhabdrung Phuensum Tshogpa. Kyabje Yonten Thaye's disciple was Kyabje Gyalpo, and Kyabje Gyalpo's disciple were Kyabje Zangmo and Zhabdrung Phuensum Tshogpa. Therefore, the four of them are also known as the Gyalpo, making these four statues the main inner objects of the Tsulakong.
딜은 제 윤든 타이다 제 점약에서 구디 좀 배워진 것처럼 마치 미디주 시우들로 메다니가 몰라 하니 좀 베테 공공보 조디기베 아니 부자 피우기 qablu 되는 부티디게 제나나미세.
According to the older generation, Kyabje Yonten Thaye's statue would show the good and the bad by showing a happy expression and signaling a good omen, and by showing a cold expression when something bad is said to occur.
딜레 제 점약에서 구디 좀 배워진 코라 공부 조서유기 슌로 때 구디 마디시포라베 진심이 이세임벨라. 데 디시포라베 젠베베 딜레 샤브루 지미 탑게 배워진 파 노간로 남주니 이세라. 딜렌 나 도데타기 잡아다 데 콘데센치기 때나 도데타로 바니세 데 켄마 참집에 되비게 바나로 데 높지기체 데 샤브루 지미 탑기 진람나로 가데비 제이소 제잠메기체 나면서 shum디기비 제이세임벨라. 데 체긴강아라 쪼일람이 덴사나 마자불로 사고 소소가 기존에 임베세 다니미기 일람기 딱센치 제이세.
And in another dream, he saw the exact dream as a senior disciple of Kyabje Gyalpo, in which Kyabje Gyalpo rode a horse from Samteling Palace.
주기지바기즘 주스티가 안나레 하탈루 주미기 일람 제이세임벨라. 마 쪼일람이 덴살루 주미세 다니베 숨베베 진람치 제디기베 델레 샤브루 지미랍게 데로 코레기 룬데라 데도데타 임베세 테나 도데타케 나나미세 다니베 임벨라.
This very Bumba of Kyabje Yonten Thaye is also called the Bumba Jalib. There are two orally said stories to it. Some say it's in the eastern side, while others say it was at Changlimitang.
제 윤든 타이 때 말로 장르메탄으로 티지나미기 카투가 나면서 미뿜몬디기베 델렌 튀추게 말람바 데 지기아니 자세 자디기바니 봄베기 초토디글로 추구제니 자디기 레베베 데 튀추 잠돌라니 같이 보신 디브리기베 데와 슈미기 미 가라로 찹소비세 다니 제 윤든 타이 코라 주비 갑레기 데 봄바이세 슈미기.
And on the right corner, adjacent to the statues of Gyalpo, we can see a wall painting of Chenrizi, drawn by Kyabje Gyalpo. It is said that after he passed away, the painting shed tears.
마치 미드주에 유람병 모드베가 미드마브존디도 몰라 만주베 데 구디게 진짜쇼디게 진마키 키테디게 데타 도이제니 유란.
This is the statue of Shakyamuni, seen here wearing a crown. It was said a long time ago that a Lama from Bhutan was sent as a representative to Gangri in Tibet.
데보다 열레 나타 로스미 제 미세임베 그래서 좀 람샤칼레 데타르나보즈베 답데도도 가니 민디기 몰라 남칼레 베콘레게라 아니 초종베디기베 세둔 딜라니 초바조인 세임벨라.
But one particular Lama who went to Tibet is believed to have prayed to this Buddha statue here for his safe return. Upon reaching Lhasa, he realized that the statue in Bhutan was no less different than that of the Lhasa Jo. Therefore, upon his return to Dodeydra, he offered this crown to the statue in gratitude. It is said he was the only Lama who returned safely to Bhutan from Tibet. Therefore, it is said to be a wish-fulfilling statue.
아니 좀 집어진 마치나 도데타기 니기 당모 신종음세 유름세 슈이나 근데 무슨 집에 땡아처럼 멜람 가탑 튀세 디디 남에서면 로주 당푸기 로주메 봐 다른 아버좀 집에 목이군들이 멜람 답디기베 멜람 튀튀 데 피다난 김미 들라셔저라 유스슈니 비인다.
It is said she listens to prayers and fulfills them. Both foreigners and local people have experienced the blessings of Shinchongom, wealth for some, children for others, and even curing sick people.
탐탐하게 배워진 gyombo 세파미 데 gyombo 세파미데 배워진 내가 저라도 기움 아지스리안도 원슈기 나나미 생벨라.
During the 13th century, Phajudugum Zhipo, while traveling from Dodeydra to Tango, from this very route, witnessed a prophecy unfold. When this boulder, that once looked like folded hands, split into two, and a treasure of Buddhist scriptures, known as Do-Dey Kelzang, was revealed as there from the sacred side. Therefore, the place came to be known as Dodeydra.
딜라안에 전체역이 딜레 다루 초기 때를 한주도 주야루나 코나 유유세 딜라가 전에 나기네기 다고 도진 도지릅스미데다 딜렌 루비 장속이 단스 베디기 비유세 딜라가 저런 미께와다 뎀비기미 수남진 디쪽에 덴남 주바베 님로지 베버진 아니 나코나데 초하비기 동자리 단디주부이기 드디주코세 답술지 아니베도 있으시네.
On the top floor of the Tsulakhan, we can see the layout of Thaye in Tibet. When Kyabje in Thaye went on a pilgrimage to Thaye in Tibet, he observed a lot of different signs and omens. So this drawing is the biography of his visit to the sacred place at Thaye.
아니 좀 배워진 뭐지 간주인라 간주도 좀 배워진 제자매게책이 차디인 셈벨라 제자매게책이 차디인 비기굴로 제자매게책이 슌다 차 주나인 셈벨라 많이 보도록 같이 아니 간주디 두개 감널로 닥쇼지 다니 간주디 베자비세 아니 별합니다.
In the far right corner, you can see the wall painting of the landscape of this sacred name, which looks like the shape of the protective deity Jomo when viewed from Chokorsi.
더 나기디 배워진 라밀하가세 때는 코너로 배워진 경가이나 대 아니 라밀하가노로 덴조디 더 샤브루캄수진네니 대 샤브루캄수진네니 좀 배워진 제 자매게색이 차조임벨라 제 코르기 차조 몬바임베 들 뛴기 조데 셰샤카돌로 고고미디 대 제윤되게 셰큐나나미 셈벨라 마처럼 뛴기 셰디 샤카돌로 고수도지 배워진 트라시바다 비테 펜송 초바디주 중홍세 제 자매게색으로 셰큐기 칼롭디주 나무로 덴디 제 자매게색이
Surrounding the statue of Zhabdrung Phuensum Tshogpa are the statues of Zhabdrung Rinpoche's Druk Phuensum Tshogpa, starting from Phaba Jigten Wangchuck till Zhabdrung Rinpoche himself. Right next to the statue of Zhabdrung Phuensum Tshogpa, we can see a cliff, which is the naturally occurring face of Dorji Phagmo, also known as the pig-faced goddess. When observed carefully, it is said you can see the forehead, ear, and other parts of the face. The wall painting on it is said to have been done by Kyabje Gyalpo. The ground floor of the Tsulakhan houses a museum, which was established by the present Desulovin. The artifacts here were previously in different lagangs.
안나바 유미데즈 임바친 마치 나루나타 차콘로 슈도즈베 갸와얏세 제세 슈바몰라 아니 갸와얏세 지기 남자인이라 아니 코르 셰주비기 갑르 코르 줄루 제디기 비주비기 남자인벨라 타팔레비 쇼진 아니 샤브루 지미타비기 남자인이라 차상지요라 마치 뒨지 샴토 레제 차상지요라 딜레 아니디 제윤된 타이기이나 딜레 아니 좀지 보진 제 잠야게치기 나 탐탐모 유미데 제베마잔 보기 남자인이 세슈나 딜레 아나니 좀지 임바진 제 잠야게세기 차조 마처럼 축구 람쳄스미 치다니 발라 아니기 길콜 루랑 제 잠야게세기 차조 인생입니다. 들 아니 좀지 베레 아니 제윤된 타이기 남자입니다. 들 아니 제 잠야게세기 아니 제 베마잔 최고입니다. 아니 니디 최게 아니 좀지 보진 다카노세
This is where Kyabje Gyalpo sculpts statues and does paintings. When the 13th Je Khenpo Tenzin saw a light flicker at a distance every night, presently where Junjina is now, he went to see the source of light. To his surprise, he saw a large snake.
아니 거래잡 비범지기 거래잡 되노살 비미지기 거래잡 되노세 때 디기 남코널로 가라 아니 유 주르 무티 제 안데 좀 임베세멜 때 뒤에 가심 소신 같이 밀라루치 도면에 다른 아방 같이 되는가로 사마놈 투마놈 야균 줄을 쳐봐 피마놈 망년로를 짐바타마놈 아니데 주 시심다베 공기 바샤디게베 아니면 류디도 있으면 발라 들라나리 제게 뷰디 남시 토레로 tramola 들라니 디나유비기 누비기 제라디주 때가라 근초기 추비기 유지비 퓨비베 들라니 나루 남춘좀 이세임베 마치 두자심지디주 몽반으로 차체시기 땐베.
It is also said, long ago, when this urn was heated, 5 small holes were visible when the lid was opened. But not a single drop of water would come out through the holes, and if it did, it would mean famine and bad year for Dodeydra in the country. There were also incidences of the urn leaking and witnessing outbreaks of diseases at some telling long ago.
아니 좀 침바친 깨자쿠시세 마치 디가 백벨알린 탑도 오니메라 디 지인된 타입 뷰자리네 콜로 주미기 갑로 아니랄린 타탑이 이세메라.
This is the holy water of Vajravidarana, also known as Doji Namjom. When Kyabje Yonten Thaye came back from pilgrimage at Thaye in Tibet, he brought a sacred rock with him.
때 록슈말루 지인되기 로마 지 잠야게세기 아니기 굴루 남잠기 숭아디 주 트리베베 단 최티드나 tuk나나미 이세벨라 단이 최티드 전나나미 이세 때 최티드 전소다 단이 기 쫄리 룹추디 춘추미 이세 단나마사미 아니가 제 잡집게 나 텔렘포 나 네베 데미디 줄루 펜베세 때 해마겔로 주메바 다른 아바에티 아니 카기벨라 랍텔라루 제 타탑 레샤둘라
We are now here in the Thagam of Je Khenpo Zangmo with the 3 Buddhas of long life as the main inner object alongside the inner shrine of Pelden Hamo. It is said His Holiness Je Khenpo Zangpo suffered from leprosy while serving as Je Khenpo and was exiled from the main seat. Thereafter, he returned to Dodeydra and spent some time meditating on Pelden Hamo.
The annual Haminyambadi, the Drupsavita, Torang, Namna Chinaluta, Jabjupamazam, Koragi, Selam, Kadibiji was Ojinata, Koragi, Kuzukole, Nakta, the Nada Tramul, Anika, Aranivet, that Sak Josat Sizins Mawala, Dele Tegoleta, Majari, Samula, Saka, Ranive, Banalekak, Tema, Nive, the Sagul Mata, Nivisi, and Sivi Josa, Nivisi, Mawala, Jabjukori, Selam.
Rising from the bed, he went outside and saw the excrement of the riding pony of Pelden Hamo. This was a sign of the accomplishment of Pelden Hamo. The excrement of the riding pony of Pelden Hamo is still inside the inner shrine. We can also see the meditation hut of Je Khenpo Zangpo, where he meditated on Pelden Hamo, which is a 5-minute walk down from the Shedra. In the Tsokang, right before we enter the residence of His Holiness the 18th Je Khenpo, the pictures of the successive principles are on display. This is the residence of His Holiness the 18th Je Khenpo Tshogpa. The main sacred object here is the statue of Shakyamuni Buddha.
다 해마 접지 점행게서 코라시 니스베 나 슈달룰라 mithubi nyambachi tudavi simabala ta ani mithubi nyambadi tup teleta koregi mithubi nyamba tutup kita ani ta chumala mithubi ki laso diso sheje jiwe simabala te ta mithubi nyamba nasa de na amela hani tsokhandinala ta nalu mithubi nyamba na teleta koregi mithubi laso diso sheje pene bebi simabala te tembadigi nana sundi ta kaje masawchinda ngachiregi mithubi sunjim mithubi ta kuchi simabala sunjim chani simabala.
In olden times, people would bring dead bodies for cremation here at Dodeydra. There is a cremation ground on the opposite hill, and it is said that cremation can be done there without any lama to preside over the ritual. And the reason is that the statue of Buddha here will bestow empowerment.
Ni guru dila ta melam gata tips anyway. De kacha mosochi hamana samtelingi dronkirtina lula bokugi niji ani tenda wisima wala. De ani tenbeta magi misi suna lagana jenbeta na gurulu ta sutapta insima wala.
The next day, the endemic got pacified, and people believe the statue took upon itself the endemic.
Ta tonkagi ta guru dila ta hema ngachena to the tralu. Chapisi di jumi genshu ta kongiwe pinamila ani.
On the right side of the main altar, we can also see the sacred statues of white Manjushri known as Jamkar, and on the left, the goddess of wisdom and music known as Lomoyanchim. His Holiness the 18th Je Khenpo Tenzin Dhendup was a highly learned and accomplished master. His mastery in arts and crafts was displayed through miraculous deeds, such as engraving images of Buddha on a single grain. These scroll paintings and embroideries were also his works. From this very residence of His Holiness the 18th Je Khenpo, we can also see the Kodong Chorten of Kyabje Yonten Thaye. Walking down the monastery, we can see a lot of sacred and holy sites. The first one you come across is the Kodong Chorten of Kyabje Yonten Thaye.
La sulata tachi ya simchu barma Kyabje pema Zangmo ki lagana li shutu zumela ta nagi dita Kyabje pema Zangmo ki khoragi lhami nyamba nasa ki tupkhate ani yesi shutola. Ta nagi dodi pe wachila ta khandu me 5 se shumela.
A little further down is the sacred rock called Novanuli, which we see in the left hand of the god of wealth, a mongoose that vomits jewels. Next, we see the upper throne of Kyabje Yonten Thaye, the footprint of Tachok Balaha on the cliff, where in the future 100 and 1,000 monks are said to appear from. Walking further down, we see a lot of naturally arising sacred structures and images that date back hundreds of years ago and have withstood the test of time. Up next, we see a sacred boulder from which Kyabje Yonten Thaye revealed a treasure skull, also known as Kapli in Buddhism, which is a symbol of wisdom and knowledge. The sacred Kapli is still inside the main Tsulakam. Lastly, we see the lower throne of Kyabje Yonten Thaye. It is in these moments of solitude that we can rediscover our true selves, away from the busy modern life and creating space for quiet reflection. These men, once graduates from different walks of life, have chosen a life that requires renouncing material pursuits and embracing a life of spiritual dedication.
I study up to class 12 and then I joined here monk body. The reason behind for joining the monk is that from the childhood my ambition was to become a monk and I want to serve our country to benefit for all sanctioned beings and become a hermit, and I am very happy to be a monk and I fulfill my dream and ambition. And now the one ambition that I want to fulfill is to become a hermit in my life till the death separate me from this earth.
Mara pesa ha 12 Thimphu college ta te na mawe hama college judu be tile assi pha chimna de tile chigi banara mari as no samji ta be yoda te na gelona jibu jimse mama dira te machi misedi the tapati machi mapal milo the mitapa chi be benigi mitapa ji be benigi the ngara kelona ji be wachin the tembo da simchinlu penthone gi lachime the di mache ngaragi pham pincha chule pendimese.
Here the monks have embraced a life far removed from the distractions of the modern world, living in harmony with the earth and all that lives in it. Surrounding the monastery, nature thrives in perfect harmony with the monks' way of life. The grey langurs, native to these lands, share a unique connection with the monks. The monks lead a life of simplicity and cherish the present moment, living each day with gratitude and mindfulness. Their lives revolve around principles of compassion, selflessness, and inner peace. The monastery serves as a reminder that amidst the chaos, there exist places awaiting those who seek solace and inner transformation. Every inch of this place tells a story, whispers of prayers and aspirations. The monastery's teachings and the stories shared by its inhabitants will forever resonate within our hearts, guiding us on our own personal quest for meaning and fulfillment.